Leos, fellow Leos. Okay, so August is an amazing month so far for everyone, and it is. It's like Venus went into Leo the other day, yesterday, I guess, and that's always fun, especially for Leos. And also Mercury's going direct. I mean, I'm not an astrologer, but I know all these things are happening anyway. Because July was like there was forward motion. There was a lot of like shifting and something, there's movement. There's a lot of movement, but this is going to feel a lot lighter, which is nice, and a lot of manifestation, which is great. So for us, I did a different thing. Both the fairy deck and the archangel deck wanted to be represented. So the fairies are the first three cards on the top row, and the archangels are the last three cards on the bottom. So the first is King of Autumn. This is be assertive when it comes to what you want. So we're going to hit the ground running here when it comes to knowing what is right. Everything is going your way. A good person or company to work for. So you are going to be partnering or with someone who's very, very helpful. You might be getting a new job. Like everything is new in this way. I know I'm partnering with someone in August, and I'm like, I've always gotten the signs that this is a good fit. We're going to be doing a bunch of workshops, and I know that it's great. So it's just focusing, knowing it's all good, and go for it. Okay. The second card is the Chariot, meaning the challenge for us is going to be balancing the logistics and the spiritual, emotional high vibes, and not emotional in a dramatic way, and emotional in the sense like, I feel this is the right thing to do though. It's like, well, we got to do it. Luckily, my partner is very detailed. I'm big picture. So it's going to take some self-discipline, which I actually do have. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight, you guys. You will be noticed. You will be seen. Okay. And if you want a heads up, Archangel Uriel, Uriel, really helps with emotional healing and being in the spotlight. So you can do two things at once. You can be like healing whatever your fear is about being in the spotlight, but just doing it, showing up and focusing on what you know is right. And you can't screw that up, right? So after the Chariot is the Ace of Summer. This says open your heart to love. There's a couple things going on, Leos. Yes, I do feel like there is romance coming, whether we want it or not. So that's going to be around. It doesn't mean you're going to have a serious relationship. You don't have. It doesn't mean it, but you could meet someone now. I mean, I think a lot of things are going forward. Again, I don't do astrology, but I was reading something about it in one of my feeds. So it's like Jupiter's moving forward again. Mercury is moving forward again. And also Venus is in our sign. So just a heads up, because I usually do career, but I do feel like some of that is going to be around as well. But also this is opening your heart to a broader audience for you. So this is a 2-for-1 card, because I'm not dismissing the romance. A lot of times I do. I'm like, it says romance. It's not about romance. This has a double thing to it. I do see that going on. I also do see it's opening your heart, and it's with career. So the higher your vibe and the more right you feel like, yes, I'm with the right thing. I'm with the right company. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You're going to create a broader audience. And then again, you'll even be more in the spotlight. So it doesn't mean you'll actually be on stage. Like I am on, when I'm doing workshops, there's someone who's doing work in film or television or something, but in your circle, okay, people are going to be noticing the changes and seeing, because you're going to be feeling like you are in the flow, and it's not even a stressful thing. You'll totally know. You know that what's going on. Underneath the King of Autumn, which is the first card, is time to move quickly. It's the Knight of Michael underneath the fairy card. We've got the angel card, and this is the fastest card in this deck. Things are going to take right off. Okay. I mean, it's choose logic over emotion, which means don't worry about your fears. That's all. It's not like know what's right and sudden changes. Like it's just boom, boom. So new things are going to be open up, but it's all good. Underneath the Chariot of success through balancing, and you're partnering with a company or another person, or that's working out. It's a great balance. You're balancing your, some would say head and heart, some would say spirituality and logic. And underneath that is the sun, which is our ruling planet, of course. And life is wonderful. Okay, it's a time in the sun for all of us. That reminds me of one of my friends from college. She'd be like, "Is this our time in the sun?" And I would say, if this is our time in the sun, this was in college in the 80s, I go, I'm going to kill myself right now. That's what I would say. But this is saying thriving through the power of positive thinking. So this isn't powers of thinking, and I've said this before, where it's like, just be happy, just be happy. It's not like that. It's like high vibes. Like, I'm going to feel the vibration of joy, or I'm going to feel the vibration of gratitude. And sometimes that's not so easy for me. So I have to actually sit and be like, help me feel the vibration of gratitude. And as it starts to come, I start feeling that shift. So I'm not fighting it. I'm asking for help with it. Okay. I'm not like, oh, I got to get there. So they're saying, and you guys know this, and there's a lot of joy already. Like, you're very optimistic about the month, and you should be, because it's awesome. Underneath the Ace of Summer, which says open your heart to new experiences, new possibilities, new love. Underneath that is the Queen of Raphael. So this is going to be a healing time. Raphael's the healer, and it says follow your heart. Okay? So you are balancing a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So this is a time where you can really hook in to your own guidance, and you really know, and anything that doesn't belong isn't getting in. Okay? It's just not even getting in. So this month is amazing for all the readings so far. It's just a fabulous month, and you can make huge leaps in the material career world. And don't be surprised if relationships start kicking in, having additional, not taking up, I would say showing up in your space as well. Okay.